Right now at 10, suspended without pay. After an outside investigation, the Viroqua Police Commission will let the chief keep his job. And mental health first aid. The La Crosse Police Department shares its training with the public. Plus, tradition on the tracks. The holiday train makes its first stop in the Coulee region.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Amy DuPont. The Viroqua Chief of Police is suspended without pay. That decision by the city's police commission follows an outside investigation into Chief Rick Needfeld's professional conduct. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen has been following this case. She is live in the newsroom to explain what led to the commission's decision.
Amy, Viroqua Mayor Justin Running filed a complaint against Chief Needfeld. The mayor wanted the chief dismissed, but the commission voted to give the chief another chance.
I move that the charges against Chief Needfeld be sustained in part.
The Viroqua Police Commission voted 4-1 to hand Rick Needfeld a 10-day unpaid suspension.
Motion carries 4-1.
Mayor Justin Running accused the chief of insubordination, failing to report the harassment of a fellow officer, and lying to the public. He launched an outside investigation by former Grafton Police Chief Charles Wenton. During his testimony last Wednesday, Wenton told the commission the chief should be fired.
Credibility is everything in law enforcement. If you cannot be recognized as a credible witness in court, you have nothing.
Needfeld denied each accusation, telling the committee he always did his job.
Once you get an order, you might have to, find a way to find that solution. I found a different way to find that solution.
The investigation attracted the attention of many community members and Needfeld's staff, many who attended the hearings, to show their support for the chief. After 5 hours of testimony and 3 hours of deliberation, commissioners voted for suspension.
Pose same sign. We are adjourned.
Allowing Needfeld to keep his job. Mayor Running issued a statement. It reads in part, he respects their role and authority on the matter, as well as the prescribed process for resolving these difficult situations. I asked the chief to speak with me. He said not tonight. We also asked his attorney, who was not at tonight's hearing, to comment. He has not yet responded. Amy, back to you.
All right, thank you, Emily. And we did post the mayor's full statement on our website. There you can also read more about the charges and the previous testimony. You'll find it all at news8000.com. Beautiful day out there, not too bad, and Bill, pretty mild tonight as well for almost the middle of December.
Well, depends on where you are, because it's pretty cold up to the north, as you'll see, especially in Maine weather coming up. But highs today only in the upper 20s to lower 30s, thanks to the low clouds and fog that we had to deal with through the morning hours. Now tonight, dry. A lot of bright moonlight out there. It is full. Patchy fog possible late tonight into tomorrow morning, once again because of light winds. And then an alert day for tomorrow night and Friday due to the chance for some snow or a wintry mix across the region. So skies mainly clear. That cloud cover is pushed off to the east. But look at these temperatures. 0 in Ladysmith, 5 in Eau Claire, 4 in Black River Falls, teens around La Crosse, and then low to mid 20s in Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. So clear to partly cloudy, much like last night with those light winds. Some patchy fog is possible late tonight into tomorrow morning. 16 for the low in La Crosse, and visibility tracker does show some areas of fog late tonight into about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning before it quickly mixes out. And because of that, might need to allow some extra time to scrape the car windshield with that low level moisture and fog that can put a pretty thick layer of frost on the car if it's parked outside, of course. 20 degrees as you send the little ones out tomorrow morning, 31 by lunchtime, 37 in the afternoon with increasing clouds in advance of that system. I'll talk details about that system coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bill. The La Crosse Police Department is sharing its training tools with the public. Those officers are training Coulee Cap staff in mental health first aid. News 8 Now's Dua Srar spoke with the training officers who say when nonprofits know what signs to look for, they can direct people to the right resources.
In a time of crisis,
people may be struggling in a specific moment.
Knowing who to reach out to may be the key to recovery.
Tools and techniques to work with people who might be struggling with mental health.
The data is just pretty incredible. It's all out there.
La Crosse Police Department is making sure community partners have the resources they need.
Sharing our experience, sharing the curriculum that we have through mental health first aid and just providing awareness regarding mental health issues.
Coulee CAP is just one of the area nonprofits partnering with the PD.
It's important that we continue to hone our skills so we can be the best service providers.
Officers discussed ways Coulee CAP staff can direct people to long-term solutions.
Training their understanding of, good communication and de-escalation and resources available is just critical.
Last year, 21 people in La Crosse died by suicide.
Be aware that mental health issues exist in our community and that we keep it at the forefront of our discussion. Incredible happens, something
Captain Andrew Dittman says it's important for people to know help is available.
Resiliency and recovery are possible.
Coulee CAP Director Hattie Brown believes having a strong relationship with the La Crosse Police Department benefits everyone.
Police department provides training to us. There are situations where we might provide training and information to them.
So anyone struggling with mental health has the resources they need.
By working together, we can show up better for our community.
Reporting in La Crosse, Duas Schrar, News 8 Now.
The La Crosse PD has provided this training to other community programs and schools, including the school district of La Crosse. And the training doesn't stop there. This week, La Crosse officers are also learning crisis intervention skills. One of the department's goals is to certify all of its officers in CIT. They train with mental health professionals, including some from the National Alliance for Mental Illness, and they believe this training helps the community feel safe.
And somebody may be experiencing their worst day, they're calling law enforcement, and law enforcement are showing up on scene. And so we want them to have the knowledge, the resources, and the best skills possible to approach the situation, to serve that consumer that might be in crisis.
As part of their training, those officers will also tour Gunderson Health System. La Crosse fire investigators are working to determine the cause of an early morning fire at the America's Best Value Inn. No one was injured. Employees at the nearby Quick Trip called 911 to report the fire in the hotel entryway, and they attempted to put out the flames with a fire extinguisher. According to firefighters, the damage was contained to the exterior of the building. Once the fire was out, all guests and staff returned inside, and the hotel was open for business today. Emergencies don't take a break for the holidays, and neither does the need for blood. The American Red Cross needs more donors to meet the demand. Donations drop this time of year for a number of reasons. People are traveling, colds and flu are going around, and others are just busy with end-of-year activities. Donating is quick and easy. We'll post a link to find all the info you need at news8000.com. Up next, a somber anniversary. Tomorrow marks the 10-year anniversary of the Sandy Hook school shooting. And later, all aboard. The holiday train is rolling into La Crescent, the first of several local stops.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families. It's also the Chillin' with the Crew Pack in a Pound. For just $19, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's.
Why shop the Habitat Restore? We offer new and used building materials, furniture, appliances, home decor, and more at 50 to 70% off retail pricing. New items arrive daily, so it's never the same store twice. Find us on Facebook to catch sneak peeks of products throughout the week. Feel good knowing your purchase helps build and repair homes in our community, as 100% of profits stay local and support Habitat's mission. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. off Highway 16 past Woodman's.
Never have I ever toured in a rock band.
Yep, I play a mean air guitar.
Never have I ever burnt the holiday dinner.
I have no reservations about making reservations.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item? Oh, come on.
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
Feliz Navidad. Light up the season with Nachos Navidad. Feliz Navidad. From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
We are about to hit the 10-year mark of the horrific mass shooting at a Connecticut elementary school. Tonight, President Biden spoke at an annual vigil for victims of gun violence, and CBS's Nicole D'Antonio explains, applauded those in attendance still fighting for gun control.
President Biden acknowledged the pain of remembering lost loved ones at the National Vigil for all victims of gun violence.
And what I admire so much about all of you is you show up and remember, because remembering brings it back the very moment that it happened.
Mr. Biden is the first president to attend the vigil, an annual memorial created after the Sandy Hook school shooting in 2012. He applauded those in attendance who have fought for gun control legislation.
We've seen you turn pain into purpose.
Jackie Haggerty was a second grader at Sandy Hook. Her classroom was across the hall from the massacre.
That day I survived because the shooter armed with an AR-15 chose left instead of right.
The 17-year-old called on lawmakers to pass new gun safety measures.
And we are asked to be brave while hiding under our desks, in our classrooms, while too many elected officials lack the courage to pass common sense laws.
Earlier this year, Congress passed its first piece of major gun legislation since the 1990s, following mass shootings in Uvalde, Texas, and Buffalo, New York. On Wednesday afternoon, physicians from around the country spoke outside Capitol Hill to demand a ban on assault weapons.
Weapons designed to mutilate bodies beyond recognition.
Democrats admit it's unlikely they can get something passed before they lose full control of Congress next month. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, Washington.
With Republicans taking control of the House for the next 2 years, it is unlikely any gun control legislation will go up for a vote. Well, still to come, summed up in a word, how would you describe 2022? Google has a few suggestions.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. I'm not tracking just 1 or 2, but 3 systems over the next 8 days. I'll try to time them out for you, coming up with my 8-day forecast up next.
Thank you for watching News 8 Lacrosse. Here are tonight's winning Powerball numbers.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. This holiday season, we are dreaming of loud pipes, twisted throttles. So get the rider in your life what they really want this year. Stop by Great River Harley-Davidson and take part in the Harley tradition. Check out the great apparel we have in store, from stocking stuffers to riding gear. Then, get ready to turn heads next riding season with some new parts and accessories. This holiday season, stop by and see us at Great River Harley-Davidson in Onalaska.
Dings, dents, scratches, big crunches. You know where to bring them. Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse. When you've got a crew of professional body and paint technicians like ours, you provide them with the latest in repair equipment. And that's what we've done in this state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly facility. We have customer drive-in lanes, soft touch, 24-hour car wash. So when the dings, dents, scratches, and even the big crunches happen, bring them to Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards, buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, cranberries, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars, and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Menards carries the tools you need to complete your projects. In stock and ready to go. Known for innovative designs and affordable prices, Works provides power and ease to get the job done right. Pick up a brad nailer for those weekend projects. Or save on a switch driver for jobs around the house. Save big money this holiday season with innovative tools from Works at Menards. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
General Motors is planning to put 40,000 electric vehicle chargers in rural parts of America. This is part of the plan for GM to sell exclusively zero-emission passenger vehicles by 2035. GM will install level 2 chargers made for people who might park their car for a couple of hours. If all 40,000 units are installed, it would nearly double the number of U.S. stations. Journalists at the New York Times are about to do something that hasn't been done since the 70s, go on strike. More than 1,000 union staffers are expected to take to the streets tomorrow to protest wages and other benefits. The strike is expected to last just 24 hours. According to the union, 90% of the Times workforce is expected to take part. The Times says employees who strike will not be paid during the protest. The things you search on Google give the tech giant a unique perspective into what you're thinking. Reporter Elise Preston has a look at what was on the minds of Americans this year.
The top trending Google search in 2022 can be summed up in a word. Yes, we're talking about the widely popular game Wordle, which gives players 6 chances to guess the word of the day.
I feel like it popped up out of nowhere and everyone was obsessed within like a day or so.
Totally. It became one of those viral games. Yes, lots of questions about how to play, but also some searches that make me think people might be cheating.
Google's Sarah Armstrong says the second top trending search was election results as people looked for the midterm winners. Those we lost rounded out the top 5: Queen Elizabeth, Betty White, and Bob Saget.
I've never struck a woman in my life.
In Google's People category, thanks to the Depp v. Heard defamation trial, actor Johnny Depp took the top spot, with ex-wife Amber Heard occupying number 3. Will Smith was the second most searched person. He went viral after slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Good morning, aviators.
Tom Cruise's Top Gun Maverick landed in Google's number 3 spot for most searched movies.
Jane?
Thor: Love and Thunder was second, with the animated film Encanto on top. COVID queries are still common, including PCR tests near me. But a lot of people are thinking about fuel cost.
This year was gas prices near me that made the very top of the near me list. Those gas prices skyrocketed this year.
Americans were also looking for ways to lend a hand. The phrase, how to help, hit an all-time high in 2022, a search trend that may offer some optimism heading into 2023. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
I like that. Optimism heading into the new year. Well, I'm optimistic that we can still get a white Christmas. Bill Grahl, a little too early to talk about the Christmas forecast, but there is some snow coming this week.
There is, and looking at some of the latest model data, the snow chances may be increasing at least a little bit for the La Crosse area from the system I'm tracking for tomorrow night and Friday. So some good news there if you're a snow fan. 29 the high today, 17 the low. So rather chilly because we had to deal with the low clouds and fog for so long of the day. 35 is our average high, 57 and 20 below the records for today. 20 below, no thank you. 17 degrees, clear skies right now, still 20 degrees at the station. Winds are light, so wind chill's not a big concern this evening, and that's going to be the trend overnight. But look at Eau Claire. You folks shivering at 5 degrees, and it feels like 4 below, even though your wind is pretty light as well from the north at about 5 miles per hour. Watch for some slick spots up there as well. You had about a half an inch of snow with that quick hitter that zipped by to our north this morning. Look at Duluth, Minnesota, 9 below, where you see the purplish colors. Below 0 for temperatures there. Now closer to home, most of us in the teens, some 20s down towards the Wisconsin River Valley, but 4 degrees in Black River Falls. 0 up in Ladysmith, and again winds are either light or calm, so wind chill's not a big concern. Skies are currently clear. Here's the storm system I'm tracking over southwestern Colorado. It's going to zip its way into the central plains and start to throw some moisture towards us late tomorrow and into especially tomorrow night and Friday. Now the purple shaded counties, generally southeastern Minnesota, Winneshiek, Allamakee, Vernon, Crawford, Richland, you're all under a winter weather advisory for tomorrow night through about midday Friday. 2 to 4, maybe 5 inches of snow in those areas. Minor icing also possible. There could be a wintry mix at times. And do expect impacts to your Friday morning commute, probably region-wide. Now here's why. A snow tracker, and if you watched me at 5 and 6, the snow chances were a little bit farther to the south. Latest model run starting to bring this a little farther north. Still light amounts for Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley. Maybe an inch or two, 3 inches around La Crosse is the way it's looking right now. And again, the highest totals down to our south, 2 to 4, maybe 5 inches. But again, still some question marks on how far north that accumulating snow will lift. But it does look like everyone's going to see at least some light snow tomorrow night and Friday. Dry tonight. Watch for some low clouds and patchy fog again late tonight and into tomorrow morning. Clouds thicken later tomorrow. Here comes the snow chances after about 11 or 12 o'clock. And then as we head into Friday morning's commute, that's when the snow could be at its most persistent, and then it quickly tapers and moves out of here by Friday afternoon. And that's why amounts should be fairly light in most spots. Upper 30s for tomorrow. If we break into sunshine enough, we may flirt with 40 degrees in spots, especially in our southern communities. Back to the north, mid to upper 30s for highs, and far northern counties generally around 35, maybe 36 degrees. So for tonight, a lot of bright moonlight with that full moon. Again, notice Mars very close by. It's kind of transitioning behind the moon at times this evening. 16 degrees for the overnight low. Watch for that patchy fog. Mix of clouds and sun tomorrow, 37. Again, that snow and mix moves in tomorrow night into Friday. So we've got Friday as an alert day, 36 for the high. Travel impacts to the morning commute, maybe some leftover impacts to the evening commute. Another system Saturday, chance of light snow or a mix, and then a strong system around Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Maybe some rain, perhaps some thunder, a lot of wind, and then a change over to snow showers on Wednesday and Thursday. Very dynamic system in store for next week. So that one's one to watch as well.
Yeah, thunder in December. All right. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up in sports, the Bucks looking for their third straight win tonight. Plus, the Viterbo men's basketball team, they've been red hot at home so far this season. Seahawks looking for their fourth straight win tonight. Rob has the highlights. He's in next.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals on your favorite Toyotas. Best stocking stuffer ever.
Get 3.49% APR for 48 months on many of your favorite Toyota models. Toyota, let's go places.
Look! It's easy to say things. Anyone can do that.
Look closer.
Meaning what you say, that's a little harder. And a little harder to find. But at US Cellular, when we say you get unlimited data for $29.99 per line, we don't mean only if you get 4 lines. We mean $29.99 per line, even 1. Plus, every plan is price protected for every customer.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at CooleyAuto.com.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
My favorite time of year is finally here. Toyotathon is on. Who's crafty?
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Toyota, let's go places.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
The Viterbo men's basketball team is off to a hot start. 4-0 so far at home, a 3-game winning streak. The V-Hawks, we're looking to make it 4 straight tonight. Keep that perfect home record intact. Let's go to Viterbo. V-Hawks at home hosting UW River Falls. First half, the home team red hot from downtown. First, it's Alex King pulling up from deep, knocking it down. Then the V-Hawks in transition. King again spots up and hits. How about Robert Kunitz, the senior in the corner? He's going to bury the 3. He had 25 points on the night. Viterbo goes up 9. Other end, though, Falcons clawing back. Mason Anderson from the top of the key. His 3 ball makes it a 1-point game. but the V-Hawks too strong on their home court. Ben Olsen spinning and winning off the glass for 2 of his game-high 26 on the night. Viterbo back up 5. Second half now. Viterbo still in control. Jack Monis in the paint drops in 2 more. 6-point lead now for the V-Hawks, and the long ball was money all night. Luke Spink adds another from 3-point land. V-Hawks soar past UW River Falls 85-70 as they win their 4th straight game. Let's go to Milwaukee. Bucks looking for their 3rd straight win tonight, hosting the Kings. Close one in the 4th, just a 1-point game, but Giannis puts in 2 of his game-high 35. Another monster night for him. Bucks go back up 3, and then it's Chris Middleton finding the stroke, knocking down the corner 3. He chipped in with 14 points on the night. Bucks up 5. Next possession, look at the ball movement here from Milwaukee. Grayson Allen wide open from the top of the key, puts it in. Bucks go up 8. Another win at home for Milwaukee. Bucks make it 3 straight. They win it 126-113. Let's go to Minneapolis. T-Wolves trying to get back on track tonight at home against Indiana. Late 3rd quarter, Minnesota down 4. But here come the Wolves. Naz Reid hustling. The putback is good. Wolves down just 2. 4th quarter now tied at 94. Jaden McDaniels changes that with authority. A monster jam gives the Wolves a 2-point lead. Later in the 4th, Wolves running away with it. Jalen Noel straight to the cup, puts it in. Wolves get the win 121-115. Well, it's the end of an era for the Badgers defense, as Jim Leonard announced on Twitter last night. He'll be leaving the program after the bowl game. Our Andrew Banstra found that while the Wisconsin walk-on turned 10-year NFL veteran leaves a legacy in Madison, fans are still looking forward.
Initially, my hopes were up because they said he would be staying, and then yesterday we found out he's not.
If Badger fans bleed red, it's because Jim Leonard has their heart. He always has. His departure from the program leaves an open wound that marks the end of an era.
For a program built on continuity and stability, it's been a pretty chaotic 2 months.
As sports columnist Jim Polzin says, Wisconsin football is a fortress of culture and tradition, but the ground Camp Randall sits on has become unstable.
And now Paul Chryst was out on October 2nd. Jim Leonard's out now. It's a brand new era.
And while fans are devastated to see Jim Leonard go, you got to admit, the future, it seems bright.
A little disappointing since he's been here for so long, about 7 years now. But the future's bright, I think, with Luke Fickell.
Leonard embodies his home state and Wisconsin football. Against all odds, keep moving forward.
He's an undersized 5'9" defensive back / punt returner who came here without a promise of a scholarship. And by his sophomore year, he was an All-American and a 3-time All-American. Left a legacy here, went to the NFL. Undrafted, nobody thought he'd stick around. Boom, he has a 10-year career.
He joined the Badgers coaching staff in 2016. Within a year, he was revered as one of the nation's top defensive minds. But he stayed home at Wisconsin. Leonard may have his pick of NFL and college jobs, but for Badger fans turning the page to a new era, never say never.
There's time for him to return if that's the way it ends up. So while this feels very much like an end of an era, I think the way I'd refer to it as a pause in an era, because it would not shock me if Jim Leonard ends up back in Madison at some point.
After serving 1 season as defensive backs coach in 2016, Leonard was promoted to defensive coordinator, a position he held for the last 6 seasons. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Hy-Vee Red Hot deals are super hot this Monday through Thursday. Lay's kettle cooked or rolled gold, 2 for only $5. Avocados, only 59 cents each. And Hy-Vee pasta, only 77 cents. Scan the code, get deals, only at Hy-Vee.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Surprise! It's a new Buick.
You got me a new Buick?
Oh, and there are more gifts inside.
You got me the head-up display.
Wow! The massaging seat.
Okay, what next? Alexa, turn on holiday lights.
This year, give the gift of technology in every Buick SUV.
It's the holidays. Get 3.99% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on these Buick SUV models.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item?
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Hy-Vee Red Hot deals are super hot this Monday through Thursday. 8-ounce pork chops, 4 for only $5. Little Debbie snacks or Sunbelt Bakery granola bars, only $2.88. And a 12-pack of ramen noodles, only $2.49. Only at Hy-Vee.
Call it tradition on the tracks. Canadian Pacific's holiday train stopped in La Crescent tonight. The train makes stops across Canada and the northern parts of the U.S. Inside one of its boxcars, a stage so live performers can entertain the crowd wherever they go. A big part of the train's journey is, of course, to collect food at every stop. Everyone is encouraged to bring a donation.
Every location, the local food bank sets up a collection station. So they're able to take those donations, and everything you give at a holiday train stop stays in the community to help your neighbors in need.
If you missed tonight's stop, there will be future stops in Tomah, Sparta, La Crosse, and Winona. We'll post a link to the schedule on our website. Well, she is the Grinch with a grin. La Crosse makeup artist April Benson spent this morning with seniors at Bethany St. Joseph Care Center, where she painted herself to look like the Grinch. Benson started doing Grinch makeovers in 2020 at the start of the pandemic. Back then, she was feeling a bit like a Grinch and needed a boost.
Ever since 2020, everybody's just, I feel like, just in a foul mood. I was just hoping to bring some joy to people's lives, including my own.
And get this, April recently appeared on the TV show Live with Kelly and Ryan in New York, where she transformed herself into Davy Jones from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. Very cool. We'll be right back.
Our biggest sale of the year is held over, so there's still time to get Black Friday deals during our huge Thanksgiving sale, held over at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible prices, plus get 30% off on top of that store-wide at Slumberland.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Onalaska, La Crosse.
Your business is made from your DNA. Your blood, your sweat, your tears. From a gleam in your eye, you gave it what it needed to grow into the pride and joy it has become. You wouldn't dream of letting anything bad happen to it, so you lavish it with love and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. Pamper your business with a policy from West Bend.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up. This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer on select Ford vehicles. Choose a vehicle in stock or simply place a custom order. Lock in your rate and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in. So much. And that's how Ford is helping you. I'm proud of you, kid. Shine bright. For a limited time, get a no-charge 3-year, 30,000-mile premium maintenance plan when you purchase most new Ford vehicles. See your Northland Ford dealer today.
You've always been able to buy very basic amplifiers. Insurance will not probably be covering anything that you find online. Many of the Medicare Advantage plans have been adding hearing aid coverage to their offerings.
Yeah, we take all insurances. United Healthcare, Epic, Humana, True Hearing,
Blue Cross Blue Shield, federal employees, WPS. I mean, we take all of them.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska.
Looking at mattresses?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable. That's why Slumberland has modernized the process. Right now, get 30% off select mattresses, like this Sealy Posturepedic mattress for $5.99. Slumberland, mattress shopping reinvented.
Fog overnight and that winter weather advisory tomorrow night and Friday.
You can find more about that at news8000.com. Have a great night, everyone.
See you tomorrow.